How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ace. Today I'm once again joined by Songbird.
Hello.
And today we are checking out LOVEBITES, the Castaway. So have you ever heard of LOVEBITES? Do you know anything about them?
Not at all, no.
Okay, valid. So they are a Japanese power metal group that's been around since 2016. So we have 5 members. So we have Asami on vocals, Midori on guitar, Miyako on guitar and keyboard, Fami on bass guitar, and Haruna on drums. So they also have a way that they dress. So they typically wear white to stand out, and in their live performances, they use lighting that does some really cool effects with their outfits as well.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm excited to check this one out. I do believe this is a really recent performance. So yeah, I say we go ahead and get started if you're ready.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And without further ado, LOVEBITES, the Castaway. Here we go. I figured there was going to be a boat involved.
Yeah, true.
The fade in of this is incredible.
Mm-hmm. I love it. It's so dramatic and
Mhm.
like not in a bad way, but it's just like that kind of theatrical power metal vibe. And I love it. I do love again, this kind of juxtaposition that we have of their pretty white dresses and like, how like that's all frilly and whatever. And they're just like fucking rocking out. It's fantastic. And that star symbol we can see on the right hand side. I love the star symbol. I think that's fantastic.
They have that on the drum set, which is just really cool. It's a really cool visual.
Yeah. I keep waiting for her to hit it, but I'm like, I don't know if that would do anything or not, but, like, I don't know if it'd make an interesting sound, but it looks really cool.
It does. I don't I can't remember if it's out in front so she won't be able to hit it or if it's just there. I'm not 100% sure. I really like, I think this is the first music video I've checked out, and you know, the video has a lot of dark colors, so their dresses really pop out. Like all their clothing just it really stands out here.
For sure. And it's nice to like have them be as the front and center, the forefront of the video since they are
Mhm.
performing. But yeah, I think the vocals are interesting. Again, they're very like theatrical, very kind of like yeah, it just kind of feels like that typical what I would think of as like a power metal kind of theatrical, dramatic sound, and I really enjoy it.
She has a lot of vibrato throughout this as well. Like it really is prominent throughout this performance.
For sure. And now this is the English version. I'm assuming there's another version.
I honestly, I don't know if there is another version. They do some songs in English as well. You know, the way we're watching is like, unfortunately, we're not able to have the lyrics pulled up as the video is going. We just can't do the captioning on there, so we have to look at the lyrics, you know, after the fact, which honestly I prefer more anyway, because if I'm focusing on the lyrics that are at the bottom of the screen, I'm missing stuff during the performance. So
Exactly, yeah, so this is much preferred. It's a lot of fun too, because like and it's because I think part of it is it does lean so far into dramatic that it's, like, not silly, but, like, just it's a little bit over the top in, like, a really good way, and it fits the style to me in a complimentary way.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, like dramatic, very theatrical, but yeah, in all the best ways possible. Her vocal style is definitely great. She's got some, you know, pretty high range there as well. You know, the guitar work throughout this is absolutely phenomenal. I loved how this started, where it
Mhm.
was like a slow fade in and we just
Yeah,
have both guitars going off, and that was
just
just
yeah.
that set the scene for this performance.
For sure, and I loved them being back to back as well. That was a nice visual
Mhm.
addition to this because you see people do that all the time, like, on stage and stuff, but I feel like you don't see them kind of position people that way in music videos, so that was a fun and I agree. The way that they faded in and then, like, zoomed in down on the Castaway on the ship
Mhm.
as they were fading in, that was it all tied in really well together.
It really did. Drums and bass also very solid throughout this. We can't leave, you know, those instruments out at all. You know, like everything
Absolutely.
is working so well throughout this.
I remember there was one point where she hit a hi-hat or something, some kind of different noise than
Mhm.
what I was expecting, and it, like, immediately grabbed my attention, and I was like, "Oh, shit." Like, this is gonna be really good.
I'm also like I know a lot of this is probably green screened in, but I really like the videography of this as well. All the different, you know, pannings, all the different zooming ins and outs. Like
Mhm.
it's really well done.
And I do like this being set on, like, a stormy sea with a dark sky in the background. It's just, like, again, the give me the drama, give me the vibes, you know?
I think I can speak for both of us when we say we're definitely enjoying this and ready to check out the rest of it. So if you're ready, I say we go ahead and get back to it.
Let's do it.
All right, so here we go.
Get it, yeah.
Got that bass slapping.
Absolutely. Like it's nothing. Ugh. A drum fill at the end? Are you kidding me?
Absolutely. All of it.
Ah, it was so good. Nice little cinematic ending.
Yeah, very, very cinematic throughout this. The one thing that I wish they had done is maybe some waves or something at the end, some kind of ambiance at the end, because just
Mm,
complete silence kind of just
yeah,
it's a little unsettling for me, but
that's
it
fair.
doesn't detract from the performance that we just got at all. All of it was so good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that we got because when we paused, I heard this first second of like bass, and I was like, "Oh, here we go!"
Yeah.
And then we got that bass solo and the techniques, the slap bass, and everything else that she was doing, did fantastic. And then into the two back-to-back guitar solos that then turned into a duet. Oh, it's so good.
That melodious harmony coming from both guitars playing at the same time was just so good.
And they just like it's nothing. Like they're
Mhm.
just vibing, they're just chilling. And like they have to work so hard to make something so difficult appear to be just chill, you
Yeah.
know?
No, absolutely. And yeah, like we got basically taking turns with the solo and then both of them coming together and then,
Mhm.
the drums just going off, like Haruna
Yeah.
just doing such a great job with that. And then we didn't even really touch base on this, but the backing vocals throughout this as well, the harmony
Yeah.
that we got throughout this performance was so good as well.
Yeah. And I think that they seem to do harmony really, really well, whether it's between the vocals and backing vocals or the guitars or whatever. Like you can tell that they are kind of like really tuned in together, and so they sound fantastic together.
Yeah, they definitely work off each other very nicely. Everything here was like a piece of the puzzle that had to be here, and it feels like the song wouldn't work without something. That if something was missing, it just wouldn't be the same.
Exactly. I think that's a really good way to put it, which sometimes we can listen to music and we can hear like that maybe is like a bit too much or that's whatever, but like this I think you put it very well that everything needed to be here for it to be a complete picture.
I will say throughout this, maybe it's just my headset was turned up to like all my headset was turned up all the way, so I feel like the instruments kind of drowned out Asami's
Gotcha.
vocals a little bit too
Mhm.
much, so I didn't really get to hear everything she was saying. But there was times when like her vocals peeked through. So I mean, it could be a literal storm that they're talking about, or it could be just things that you're going through. It could be more of a metaphorical storm
Mhm.
and you're not letting it get to you. You're, going to overcome it no matter what. It doesn't matter how much is being thrown at you.
I like that, and I also like that the music video is very literally the song. Like it's
Yeah.
just they're just literally in the darkness, suddenly waking up on a ship, which we see like skies falling. All we see all of this stuff, the stuff that they set up with the first verse.
Hmm.
That's just what the video is, and I do love that.
And then, closer to the end of the video, they get through the storm.
Mhm.
It's a nice nighttime sky. You see the stars and everything. So they worked through it. They weathered the storm and they came out the other side, just
Mhm.
fine.
Yeah, exactly. I really enjoyed it. I think I would like to hear more of their stuff.
Mhm.
Again, just gonna be looking through and adding stuff to my playlist. But no, it was really fun. I enjoyed the style. I enjoyed the theatricality of it, and I think that they are once again masters of their craft.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they definitely rocked this performance. Definitely would not mind checking out more from Love Bites. If y'all have any suggestions or anything we should know about, definitely drop those in the comments below. Would love to check those out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check the description for all the cool stuff like the socials, the link to the video, the buy me a coffee link for any priority requests. And if you made it to the end of the video, comment hashtag the Castaway. I think that's it for this reaction. Check you out in the next one. Bye guys.